Dear Augustine Jose, I bring in all the greetings and wishes from all the faculties of Speed Medical Institute to you for getting a topmost rank in INI SS 2021 in the field of DM Rheumatology and Immunology, AIMS rank number 2.
Right. Thank you so much.
Great, wonderful, fantastic and amazing achievement. So can we know something about Dr. Augustine?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank, for what I have achieved. Thank God for everything happening around and for all the good people around me who have made this possible. I am Dr. Augustine Jose. I have just done my MD from AIMS Rishikesh. My UG was from Government Medical College, Kottayam. After my MD, I have been working in JIPMER as a SR in medicine. I was working from last January till September, mid-September. After that, I took a break and I continued my preparations properly. And then I got through.
It's full time. That's what it means.
So yeah, for 2 months I did full time.
Okay.
But otherwise I was working and I was not able to give time to reading properly.
So rheumatology and immunology, why is that specialty of choice?
Sir, I did my MD from AIMS Rishikesh, as I just told. So we had a faculty, Dr. Venkatesh Pai, who was a rheumatologist there, who did from SCPJ, and he joined as an associate professor there. So I have had this opportunity to work with him. So I have seen rheumatology a lot. And most people who take MD medicine have this love for medicine. And this is one subject that stays so close to medicine with respect to practice. And I also plan to continue in medicine and put my focus on rheumatology. So I have seen him do that. And he has also inspired me and all the faculty in Rishikesh as well as JIPMER. So I just had this love for rheumatology. But I'll still would like to say that I would like to continue in medicine and do rheumatology if everything.
I mean, that's how is the opinion before getting into DM. I mean that I will do MD general medicine and specialty. I will be able to combine both. Once you enter the specialty, only you will know that you may not have much time even for that.
Right, sir. I understand, sir. This is what I'm thinking as of now.
Yeah, definitely you will think that way only, because when I was about to join MCH cardiothoracic surgery, I thought I will do all general surgery and exposure to gastrosurgery and cardiac also I will do. So everything except for neuro and uro, everything we will do. That's the feeling you used to have. But only then you go into the actual specialty, we know lot more is there to do and it's very difficult to compensate time. Yeah.
Right.
So great. That's wonderful of your journey, and starting from Kottayam to Rishikesh, and there is a lot of things could have happened, and new languages, new people, and
yes. That was a good journey actually.
Yeah, because going from South India to North India, and then you become a pan-Indian. I mean, that gives you a complete broad spectrum as a whole in a pan-Indian attitude. So, and it's wonderful, and that's what is very important. People always say, we know 3 languages that masters our practice. And so, good. And now we want to know the preparation strategy. How did you meticulously prepare your subject in rheumatology? How much time you allocated for that? How much time allocated for general medicine? Was your primary aim was only going to institute and AIMS like institute, because already you have been there previously, and then you moved to SR to JIPMER. So that means you had something in the back of the mind, and can we know all that?
Yeah, sure, sir. So first of all, I was planning to continue in medicine throughout my PG course. And towards the end of the final year, I decided on the subject. So I felt like we should have an expertise on something to do justice to a patient. So that's what led me to choosing a specialty. Otherwise, I would have continued that. And I didn't prepare. I didn't start my preparation throughout my MD. I was just continuing with my work and whatever was required for the MD. And right after MD, that was last May, 2020 May, I completed my MD. And then I just gave 2 months of preparation and gave the NEET exam. So that was entirely based on speed. So in that 2-month period, I completed all the videos of speed. and I made my own notes combining Speed and Harrison. I did not touch Kelly much during that part, and it got me a rank of 33 in the last NEET, September NEET.
Fantastic.
So and then unfortunately I couldn't get a seat that time. So I continued very.
Why? Because in what was the total number of seats in All India level? Why
I
33?
entered at 29 last time. Sir.
Almost three before you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I mean, and what did you feel? My God, I mean, just one or two questions would have made this possible.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The same exact feeling. And even after that, for the next exam that happened in November 2020 PGI, I got rank 2 where there was only one seat.
My God.
So there have been enough heartbreaks for me already.
Missing by just being there and not getting it.
Yeah, right, sir. So one thing that I got that, okay, I was doing everything right. So I just had to wait.
So you are in the right shooting range, but it's not that going to the bullseye.
Right, sir.
Okay.
So that's why I trusted Speed completely. So I carried on with Speed. I just I had more time with Speed. So then I joined after that PGI attempt. I joined JIPMER as an SR, and it actually helped me. Working actually helped me a lot because it was a very cool and good environment to learn. I got into a very good unit with excellent faculty and good JRs around me. So it was again a wonderful journey in JIPMER. And then, okay, I decided again in the PGI, my score was very good, but we knew only the ranks 1 and 2. So I do not know where I stand, but it was a very good score. So it was again another opportunity that I just missed, I think. And then, so I thought, okay.
What happened to last aims? Last aims did you write? Along with PG, you would have had aims also, right?
No, sir, there was no seat in names. Only Rishikesh.
Only Rishikesh had, yes.
I could not give that exam that time.
Okay.
Yeah, but last JIPMER, I came around 22 or something. So this time, so I decided, so I had the materials, I had my notes, I had the Speed content also, but I was not doing any exams or anything. I'm not taking any tests. I was not doing questions. So I thought I should do something extra to do that. So this time I subscribed to other test series. Plus I did Speed questions this time. So that is one thing I felt that added an extra edge this time. So I covered all the mocks that were given, all the AIMS mocks, JIPMER mocks, and NEET models that were given. So I did them meticulously. So I just took out the questions that I found difficult. And now this time I spend more time on Kelly. So
Okay.
I had time, so I did it bit by bit, not like very intense reading or anything. Once we get to know what kind of questions are from the last few attempts, I think the reading becomes easy because you're focused on what may be a possible option or an MCQ. And the second thing you asked, sir, regarding targeting aims, yes, I believe if we have done in an institute, then definitely we would like to do that. Main thing being the research, quality, teaching, exposure, and plus the additional advantage of not having bond and having a very good stipend. So, but it's difficult actually targeting an exam with 2 seats or 3 seats or even 1 seat like PGI. It's a very difficult choice. Actually, you should be prepared for the heartbreaks. But actually, if we decide on targeting, so when I mean targeting an exam, I mean to complete the whole topics and at least one revision before that exam, because most people keep NEET as a comfortable target and they do not complete their preparations prior to the institute exam. So I guess that's where we got to change. And if you can do that, if you believe that, yes, you can get into, I think it's reasonable enough to target an exam and just wait for your opportunity. It will come along.
Now your admission is into AIMS or in PGI? I mean, what is that?
So I do not know actually about the choice of rank one. So I guess I'll put PGI and JIPMER. So I guess I have to wait out.
but this time it will not miss. You will not, because
Yeah, at least I'm very happy and sure that I'm not going to miss. And I like both institute. They are excellent institute. I've been to Jipmer, of course, and I have friends in PJ. So uh,
Rishikesh will also get joined, no, along with this. AIMS Rishikesh also.
no, sir. Actually, AIMS Rishikesh exam is happening today. So it's still out in the separate from INI.
Why?
It comes along with the AIMS only, no?
Yeah, probably from the next year it might come. This year they have again kept it a separate exam.
Okay, okay. So, I mean, now the choice is between Jipmer and PGI.
PGI, sir. PGI.
Okay. So then your CML rank is number 2. Am I right?
Yes, sir. My common meritorious rank is number
Strongest number 2. Okay.
So now the Jipmer has how many seats now?
2 seats this time, sir. And the PGI again 1 seat.
So out of 3, you are right in the middle too. It's walking on the, again it's walking on the tightrope. I mean, huh?
Right, correct.
I mean, how you plan your mental attitude and strategy for, I mean, as you earlier said, I mean, targeting as a whole only for 3 seats in ENESS. That's what it means right now. For this exam, it was only 3 seats.
Right, sir.
Correct. So with this 3 seats and competing with so many people, and it has to be really mentally strong. Of course, you have done the last 2 exams, which are just, you have missed it, but still that kind of an energy and enthusiasm.
So I've been very fortunate actually. I mean, maybe I have been privileged to have, as I said, very good people around me. My family has been very supportive, not giving me any pressures of any sort and just letting me carry on with. I've been staying away from family, so they just let me do whatever I wanted to do. And I just recently got engaged, so I thank my fiancée. Thank you. I thank my fiancée, Dr. Ansi, also for the excellent support and love that she has shown throughout my preparations. So what I said is that there were always people to motivate me. Again, I had my friend staying with me, again, preparing for endocrine. I wish him all the best. So I had a very good support system. And plus, the thing is that, again, working helps actually. So when we are in a good place, we are happy with our work. And I think we should value whatever we have. So I have an MD. I'm doing a job at a good place. I'm satisfied with what I'm doing. I just want an extra thing. Probably I can make things better. So that kept me going.
I mean, very good thought process. Everything God has given, and just another additional degree in due course of time. And that's what the difference. Yeah. Good. Wonderful. And how many questions did you attend?
So out of 80, I attempted 79. So there were 30 medicine and 50 of rheumatology questions. So here is what I wanted to add this because I did not prepare separately for medicine, anything focused. So I relied on whatever I had done during my MD or right after my MD. And this INI helped me actually. It was kind of like tailored for me, I think, because it was mostly practice oriented. There were a few questions on COVID. There were a few questions on critical care, infection, transfusion, which was all practice oriented. So I think working helped me a lot.
So answering through wisdom.
Yeah, right, sir. It was mostly like that. And when it comes, and again, one thing I wanted to point out, there were around 5 questions that were taken directly out of recent articles from 2019 onwards, which probably they pick out in the journal clubs that we have during the academics. So I guess that's also another thing. And then coming to RUMAT parts, the RUMAT questions were all mostly from Kelly, I would like to say, mostly from Kelly. And yes, some from Harrison, mostly from Kelly. And they were, even though they looked very simple at first sight, there were kind of 2 levels of thinking hidden in that. But the options were very much like the differential was large. So even if we could find just one option and we could confidently mark it and go that this is definitely wrong, and so we can go ahead with that. So I guess focus reading of Kelly, speed. I would like to again thank speed faculty because we have you have chosen different faculty for different topics, probably out of their areas of interest, and I would like to thank all of them. Dr. Kavita, I loved her classes, Dr. Sham, and even that was added to, very well by Dr. Bhuvanesh, who has been my faculty at Kottayam for a very brief time. So I was very happy to see him in Speed as faculty. And of course, all other faculty of Speed, rheumatology, I mean. So what they do is they combine updates, they combine the good parts from all the books, Harrison, Hochberg, and Kelly, and also the clinical aspects. So it gave me a lot of idea regarding the subject. So yeah, we have been seeing patients, we have been doing something, but then the understanding is important, I guess, for answering the questions of INI, more than just a theoretical background. So in that aspect, all the Speed faculty helped me a lot. And of course, I would like to mention Dr. Karthikeyan's classes. I have become a very big fan of him, actually, because they're very, I don't know how he chooses topics. I don't know how he hits the right targets. I just did the videos, which were like the table revision videos of Harrison, which were very useful, actually. So I did not have time, so I put it in 1.75x speed, and I tried to just rush through the videos in the last moment. And I think they helped a lot. Maybe not hitting the right questions or something, but keeping you active around all topics. So that was a very good input from Speed to have included that table revision session also.
See, what my plan is to keep everything available of the specialty, because and everyone will have their way to do it and way to choose it what they want. I mean, it is not like post MBBS; it is post MD, and their level of understanding, their level of requirement is totally different, and everyone's requirement is different. So I always see to that they are always engaged on either through a live class or some engagement happening on daily basis and weekly basis, so that we can add on inputs so that it will keep them going.
Right, sir.
And we'll also, I will invite you to be a resource person after you join.
Sir, I love teaching also.
That's how the entire system was built. So it could be the transfer of transfer of knowledge. Okay, now before we close, what is the message that you want to give to the aspirants of rheumatology and immunology, DM rheumatology and immunology? Your message from Dr. Agustin Jose.
I would like to tell you all that you are all very brave to have chosen this branch, which has only 25 government seats in NEET and 3 or maybe 4 seats per year in the INI. So keep going, wait for your turn, keep doing the good work. It is definitely possible, because there are only very few, a good pool of candidates who have been preparing, focused right from the beginning. So it's not impossible. It's definitely possible. If you see my track where I have come from, because I had never imagined to be in any of the institutes when I was entering a course or doing my undergraduate. So it's definitely possible. It just needs a consistent effort. And please try to stay confident regarding that. And please do complete the topics first. That is very important. Often we go with a half preparation. So for some time, it's not like for the entire year we have to sit and study like the PG preparation. It's actually much easier than that. I would probably say you need maybe 2 strong months of revision or actual preparation, and keep time, maybe like 3 weeks or something for the revision, and that can actually get the job done for you. So keep going, because this needs a lot of, as you said, it needs continuous motivation, because we are all in a period of uncertainty at this point of time in our life. So just trust in yourself and keep going. That's what I want to say.
Great. It was wonderful.
Thank you,
sharing each and every bit of information, and it's great. And once again, I bring in all the wishes to you and all the best, not only for this exam and the seat, but also through all your career and through our endeavor for DM rheumatology and immunology, and to make it big and to make it wonderful in your specialty. And definitely you will make an impact not only in the field of rheumatology and immunology, also the patients you come across and the patients are going to be benefited across this process is going to be enormous. And keep in touch, and definitely we look forward to meet you soon, and wish you all the best and success. And above all, and I wish you a very, very happy New Year. 2 days to go, 2022.
Happy New Year to you, sir, and all the Speed faculty. Please convey my regards to them, sir.
Sure. And wish you a very, very happy and a prosperous and happy New Year. And to you, to your family members, friends, and relatives.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you.